This case can hold over $3,000 of silver bullion. Hello future investors and welcome back to another weekly episode. Now today's video is a bit of a special one because today is my birthday. Now I want to start by apologising if my voice sounds a bit odd. That's because I suffer very bad from hay fever and my allergies for that are very bad today, so I'm suffering quite a bit. So I'm going to do my best to get through this for you. But in today's video I'm going to be showing you some awesome stuff that I got today as gifts, and I was lucky enough that most of it was to do with my YouTube content creation and investment and precious metals topics. So I want to start off with one of the biggest things I got and the most impressive. I'm actually going to pan the camera over here slightly to this angle here, and as you can see there is a precious metal coin collection book. Very cool. This holds over 96 coin capsules. Very impressive, and I'll get one out for you. I've already started filling it. You can see here I've got a 1 ounce Silver Britannia coin in there. I have by no means filled it. As I said, this coin book or holder holds up to 96 capsules. So my plan would be to fill this entire case with 1 ounce Silver Britannias. Now if I was to fill the entire case, it would cost me around £2,588 to fill every single slot with 1 ounce Britannia coins. That is my plan actually. If I was to break that down into maybe monthly purchases, a single section like we've got here of 8 coins would cost me around £215 to stack a section at a time. This coin here is actually provisionally sold to the stack collector, believe it or not, and I've been due to post it for a very long time, so this will be going out to him as soon as I can get around to posting that out for him. So yeah, very pleased with this. Now I know a lot of you will know that I recently said I'm no longer buying precious metals or gold and silver bullion because of my adjustment to my investing and stacking plans and goals, and that's very true. Still it is. I mean, I'm saving for my first buy to let, as most of you will know, and I'm not going to harp on about that too much because I've covered it pretty well in recent topics. But that has now, well, it did affect my purchasing for the rest of the year for gold and silver bullion. As I said, I wasn't buying anymore. I was going to put as much as I could away into my saving and investment accounts and not really focus on precious metals. However, having received this awesome case with all of these capsules, which I've got to say I absolutely love. I love the fact that they've got foam in, so they keep the coin really nice and still, and not only is it protected well, I just think it looks amazing. I mean, I think that looks really cool. But the issue I've got now is I've got 14 1 ounce Silver Britannias in here, as you can see just here, and there's no way I can leave this case as empty as it is. I've predominantly put all of the inserts inside, but they're all coinless right now. So I've put my 1 ounce Britannias in here and my silver bars, but that is not good enough. That needs to be filled up to the max, and obviously that's going to take some time. I could just dump out money out of my savings and do it in one go, which probably would make sense because I'll be getting more for my money and avoiding the price hikes over time. But I'm going to have a serious think about how I'm going to approach this, because as you all know, my plan wasn't to buy any more precious metals, but there's no way I'm going to leave this fantastic capsule case empty like it is. So I'm going to have to adjust my plan. I'll still be banging as much as I can away into my savings account every month, but there's going to be a focus on filling this at the same time. So good news for you precious metal content creators and viewers who love seeing the silver and gold bullion. This capsule case is going to get full up. It's going to get filled. So good news for you guys. Means there's still going to be lots of silver content coming your way, and I'm definitely going to be documenting the progress of this case being filled. So now let's move back over to the rest of the setup. You may notice a new fixture in the setup featuring this wonderful salt lamp. Now I'm very pleased with this because it gives a really nice glow to the channel. I know the Stack Collector often uses that and 365 Days of Silver. and it gives a really nice glow. I do have a top light coming down out of you that you can't see, which creates a nice effect, so you get a bit of both sort of glow and lighting from above. So that's a new thing today, which I'm very fortunate about. And you'll see here, if I just adjust the camera slightly, I've got a new book, Extraordinary Profits from Ordinary Properties, by Wendy Large. Now this is going to be very useful to me because, as you'll know, I'm planning on buying my first buy-to-let in the next 18 months to 2 years, if not before, and I need to focus on as much information and better my financial intelligence when it comes to properties. Right now I am currently reading How to Own the World by Andrew Craig. That came well recommended to me by 365 Days of Silver. So I will need to finish that book first before I can start the property one. But the great news is I've got plenty of information to teach myself about. Now, on the topic of 365 Days of Silver, he gave me a birthday treat. He left a comment and a donation of $9.99, so £10, saying, happy birthday, mate, and he would like me to use that money and buy the book The Price of Money by Rob Dix. So I will be doing that. I'll be purchasing that book and adding it to the book stack, so to speak. But obviously it's going to take me some time to get through those. But fantastic that I've got that information there, and I'm really enjoying bettering my financial knowledge. So moving back on to precious metal prices, right now gold is sitting at around £1,565. It's actually down £12 this week, so it's had a bit of a drop. And silver is actually up. It's at £19.06 per ounce for spot price, actually up 18 pence from this time last week. So a bit of fluctuations in gold and silver, but as we know, silver and gold, precious metals and bullion, it's a long-term investment, so we're not really worried about the weekly price changes, but it's good just to familiarise yourself and make sure you're aware of what the current standing price of gold and silver bullion is. So yeah, very, very pleased with this. As I say, I'm going to go back to my coin capsule book over here, and I'm really looking forward to stacking this up and getting some more bullion in here. I'm not sure how I'm going to do it. I'm definitely going to have to consider purchasing maybe a slot a month. In my opinion, my investment goals for saving up for the buy-to-let are more important right now for my own personal investment plan. But if I find myself fortunate enough to have enough capital to siphon a bit of that money and put maybe £215 a month or so into silver bullion, I'm going to do that just to fill these slots, because I think every precious metal stacker and investor has a goal, or should have a goal, because it keeps you to a plan, it keeps you focused. And I didn't really ever have a particularly big plan with silver, to be honest with you. It was always a bit hit and miss and here and there. So obviously I've got that 1 kilogram Silver Britannia coin, which isn't going to fit in here. But I would like some more 1 ounce Silver Britannias, because I know I haven't got enough. I know that simply isn't enough for my investment goals and protection and that. And I do believe silver's a huge investment going forward in the future because of its components and industrial usage. So I should practice what I preach. And as long as I can afford to do so, I'm going to siphon as much out of my accounts each month to fill this up. It would be nice if I could fill up a section at a time, but as I say, that would set me back about £215. So if that doesn't hammer my savings for my buy-to-let too much, I'm going to try and focus on doing that. So I've got to sit down really and work out my figures, like all good investors do. Know your figures and know what you can afford to risk, afford to lose, and afford to invest. So yeah, very pleased with my new goodies. I thought I'd share that with you all because I'm very, very excited. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope you liked the coin capsule case, and I hope you like the new salt lamp that's going to be featuring on the channel. Let me know if you like the new sort of setup that we've got, so you guys can see all of these wonderful precious metals. A big shout out again to 365 Days of Silver for the birthday donation. Very, very kind of you. You guys never have to donate or do anything like that, but when you do, and if you do, it really does mean an awful lot. So that's much appreciated. And a big shout out to the channel members, 365 Days of Silver and the Stack Collector. and all to the others of you that are channel members as well that don't want to be mentioned. So thank you very much for your support. It's greatly appreciated, and I look forward to seeing you in the next episode. The next video is going to be about how much I earn on YouTube, so keep your eyes peeled for that one, because I think that will be quite a popular video. People always like to know how much you earn and what your real figures are. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned for the next episode. That will be an absolute banger. And until next time, I'll see you then. Thanks very much for watching. Bye-bye, guys. To watch another episode on future investments, click the link now.